How's it going, YouTube? We're just doing some Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. This is the first time I've ever played this. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Seems like you've had quite a day. That is just unbelievable. Second we get back to Roland, he says, "I'll leave the reporting to you," and takes off for home. The sheer nerve, I tell you. No need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. I thought, do you know what I thought it said? Receive payment for child benefit or something. Do a different voice for each character. I ain't got the talent to do that. I wish I could. I mean, I could try, but I ain't got the vocal range for it. You really think that? Yeah, I can't do it, mate. I'll be taking the piss. I know so. I can't do it, man. I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. Bro, what is it with these fucking... Give me a second. What is it with these bots? Are you... Who's doing these bots? Huh? I'd love to know who it is. I'd love to know who it is. You'll never know unless you try. I did try. Ready? I can't do it, man. I can't. Like, I have to try and imagine it and be like, nah, I can't. If anything comes up, I would appreciate your help again. I'll make it sound stupid. Nah, do you know what I'll do? Yeah, I'll get the AI to read it and try and do their voice, and then the AI will basically start voice acting it. How about we head home too? I guess we better. I've still got dinner to... Oh, God. Would you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight home, I never got the chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead? Yeah, if you pay me money. I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches. Oh, so he must be working one of the guild's foreign branches. As I'm sure you already know by now, Liberal isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all across the Morian continent, so we can expect these kind of letters from time to time. If you two would be so kind as to make sure he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it. Fuck off. Deliver it yourself. Something's gonna happen, mate. Hey, Joshua. Do you think I'm really called to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with a staff. But he... Oh, I don't know. And your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really? You think so? Sure, but why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah, because of my carelessness. Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. Dad hadn't come when he did. He could have been seriously injured. Well, no, actually, you would have been seriously injured. He would have been alright because you... He was like... Your back. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened what happened today discourage you? And I can't bloody read half the time. What the hell, Joshua? You're right. This isn't like me at all. Yeah, well, reality check. Reality check. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. Ah, okay. I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. But stop calling me a ditch, dick! I'm joking. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to go home and eat. My stomach just started growling, like a bear. That's not how a bear growls, but you know. Maybe glutton is closer to the mug than ditch. Like I said, the dialogue and the story so far is actually pretty good. I'm actually enjoying this. Like, I actually thought I was gonna come into this and be like, the game is but no, I'm gonna have to be honest, like, nearly 2 hours in, and we've literally just done a tutorial, bro. Alright, so what are we doing? So... Alright, so what are we actually doing here? Oh, we're home, Dad. If we finished I was about to say operating. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes I need to get that checked, because like sometimes it's like I'm reading something and it like it's almost a different word that I see. So stupid. Anyway, we've my fucking words, bro. I might have to use like a text-to-speech thing just to like... No, I'm joking. You finished reporting to the guild like you told us to. Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank and advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the liberal news you wanted. This was a there was this letter for you at the guild too. A letter, huh? Well, I'm going to get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad. Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful. I understood what agreement. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms. In your dream. I swear, the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. Bro, she is so... I guess she's not as desperate as I thought she'd be. I should be thanking you, Joshua. I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. Overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. There's that soft side of yours talking again. Oh no. Are the eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No, wait, cooking is supposed to be about passion. Boiling eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more. Can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go and help with dinner. We don't want to catch... We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But at this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the table. Bro, you're making me frickin' hungry. Right then, let's see what this letter is about, shall we? Okay. A message from the Erebonian Empire. What? Wait. Wow, this is a surprise. This new dish is what I call Stell's Explosion over ice. Okay then. Be sure to savor every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. Heh, this is raw talent at its best. You better not be... The eggs better not be raw. Today has been a busy day. A busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers and our first real assignment. And I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time. Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, the dish is quite edible. At first, I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight. Sometimes you're so despicably rude. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice? Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle. Thanks. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while. Hold on a minute. You're leaving when? Tomorrow morning. What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon. It's about that letter, isn't it? There was some sort of incident. Oh, it's nothing like that, just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away. What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long. You have to accept it, Estelle. Brace's job is to help those who come to ask for help. I know. But what are you going to do about all your jobs here at Roland Branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you? Only about 5 or 6. I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead? What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing? That I am. I'll have to do the ones which I think... I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish. What do you say? Sure. You're okay doing these too, right, Joshua? Yeah, no problem. Just like a good way to get some experience as a bracer. And it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Aina know about the change of plan before I leave. Alright, I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs, and so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone. Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter. Papa is proud. You and Oh, her mother passed away. Has grown up to be such a lovely young... Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter and I have the duty to pay you back for the last 16 years. He's 45! And what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild. Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one heading for Grand Soul or the one heading for Bose? I'll be on the one headed for Grand Soul. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning. That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I'd better set my alarm clock in case. But yeah, so far, like, it's a really good story. So I guess here we'll find out what he's doing, right? Maybe. Dad. Are you still awake, Joshua? You'd better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again. Just my way of lifting my spirits. Before I travel, how about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? Oh, pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is, don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at the chance to enjoy a drink or 10. That's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there seems to be some sort of movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian... Oh my god! Erebonian Embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't you spoil that girl. You hear me? He's a serial killer. Maybe. Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with a staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind she'll be the first-class bracer someday. Yeah, at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in her life. And Joshua, the same can be said about for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly. Yes. Sure does seem that way. About what you said back then. Are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry. No need to apologize, but I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you. Thanks. Alright, let's see.